Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, it's great to be out here with you again. Today, we are taking a look at Die for the Lich. This is a roguelike deck builder where we're going to utilize dice to power our abilities. Very similar to Dicey Dungeons, but instead of delightful and cozy, this is straight up battling against the king of the undead. It is very atmospheric, very creepy. I love what they're doing out here. I played a couple campaigns so far just to see what I could see, and I think you're going to like seeing this. So we're going to go with the Undertaker. The demo that we're playing includes one chapter. And, well, we've got some health, we've got some very basic starting equipment, some dice. We're going to build upon these things over time, at least in theory. That's the plan. We'll see how things go, right? So this is nice. We're going to start with a chest right off the bat. Get out there and start digging, right? Okay. Tenacious Targe. So it's a defensive piece, critical, getting one stack of steady armor. Steady armor, keep armor at the beginning of the turn. Oh, I like that. So that number there indicates what we have to try and get with our dice in order to activate the critical. Tray bound die. Return to tray after critical weapon use. Ooh, I like that. All right, I'm going to go with that. It's going to make more sense as we go along here. Definitely gonna aim us at the chest if that's the thing we can do. So let's see if we can power up our shovel here. So in order to get the crit to pop off, we've got to get a 6 count. If we go over, it screws up the count and we've got to try again, but we lose the dice that we've put towards it. So the dice are going to be random, you know, of course, because they're dice. And we have trinkets occasionally that are just going to do exactly what they say, right? So these will help us along the way. And that's about all you have to know. Now, let's see if we can nail a 6. Well, very close, very close. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. And then let's see if we can put something together here with some shield. Oh, failed roll. All right, so that's okay. We can try again. All right, we're gonna try again. We're just gonna use this, and we're gonna go ahead and stop that attack. Okay, wonderful. Now this is really cool. Return to tray after critical weapon use. I am liking that. Let's just go with a 6er. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go with the attack. Ooh, beautiful. All right. So that's gonna add another 2. So we're gonna total of 6 there. We can add another piece of equipment, and we're going to. In fact, we're going to be looking at a chest right after this battle, so. All right. Let's try. And rather than blow it completely, I'm probably just going to take the shot. All right. Ooh. Cheers to you, by the way, folks. I went out and took a special trip to the store to pick up some cold brew decaf. It's a little bit later in the day here. And yeah, I wanted to have something to go along with this. You know, these deck builders are really great sipping games. You know, I'm thinking we go for it. We got a ton of dice. There it is. I know, we don't even need it, but we need it, right? We need it. All right, cheers to you. If you're having a good time out there, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It'll help more people see this video and learn about the game. Okay, what do we got here? So a couple coins or soul die. Create a ghost die of the same type and place it in your tray. Ooh, I like that. Ghost die evaporates if it moves into your discard bag. Yeah, let's take a ghost die. That sounds nice. Oh, here we go. All right, so the tooth dagger, it's a 6 count. The crit, striking an enemy halves their current attack. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Can roll 1d6 from your tray. Oh, okay, so if we nail the crit, it'll let us roll an extra d6 to add onto the armor. I'm gonna go with this. I like the sound of the old tooth dagger. Okay. So, you want to live a little? Why don't we live a little? We got 2 weapons. I think it'll be okay, and if not, then, you know, it wouldn't be the first time things go wrong on this channel, right? You're saying, yeah, it's... What a time, right? So, do we want to have this guy's attack, if we can? Why don't we give this a try? I think we could just nail it with a 6er. Oh, well, that's okay. Alright, so they have the Blood Moon. 2 stacks left. Overkill damage is converted back to health. So I think that means if we go over the amount required to kill them, it's going to give them health. And that's not great. That's not nice for us. So let's see if we can take out the old Black Shuck first. This would be nice to nail this. Oh, you know what? Let's just do that. Perfect. Okay, so stop that attack all the way. Oh, we're gonna roll this for sure. Okay, let's do another damage to that dude. And we are moving on here. Okay, so he's going to give us some kind of debuff, and then we've got an attack of 3 coming. So, I wonder if we could just take this guy down altogether here. I think that's quite possible. Alright, that is not what I was hoping for, but that's okay. That's alright. Create a ghost die of the same type. Yeah, why don't we try this? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So 5 is just fine. We'll take the 5. That'll work. You know what I just realized? 5 was not fine. 5 was actually not fine at all. Yeah. See how easy the goat forgets, right? So we have to get an actual 3. Interesting. We got an attack of 5 coming at us. Let's see if we can do something about this 3 here. No. I mean, technically we could roll a 1. Ooh. Okay. Everything's coming up, goat. You know what I mean? So, I think this is just going to be another D6, right? It's not necessarily going to be a 6. Some of these dice, they'll actually indicate what you're going to roll with them. It's another form of buffed dice. So let's try for it. Let's try for it. Okay, that is not what we wanted. Well, you know, I really wanted the crit, but I suppose we'll go with it, right? Ooh, wow. What a boon. What a boon for us. Okay, I'm gonna take another sip here. Cheers to all of you. It's an excellent coffee game. And it's perfect for this time of year, you know? Happy spookies, right? Love the fall. Love the scary stuff. As most of you know that have hung out here, I love horror. Love it. Okay, so let's make some decisions here. We'll go with the block deal first, see if we can get that out of the way. 3 will stop it if we can nail this. Can we nail it? Let's try to nail it. Okay, that's not what we wanted. Well, 5 isn't terrible. So we're gonna take a little bit of a hit here. Now, can we get a 6, perhaps? How about a 3? No, see, I was hoping to use that, right? Okay, yeah, they're not kidding. It is a failed roll. Let's try it again. How about a 3 and one of these? Okay. We might be going with the 5. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Turn 5, here we go. And we do need a perfect 3, don't we? Okay. Well. Oh, hey, there it is. Okay. Wonderful. See, now you thought I was going to forget again. But I didn't. So there. Look at us. Okay, what do we have here? So, Khan's Ring, Trinket. Trigger critical state if not in failed state. Interesting. Make 3 low predictions onto random dice inside your tray. 3 low predictions. Interesting. Boy, I like both of these. All right, I'm going with the rare. I'm going to vote based on uniqueness. Let's do the weapon chest. Because ideally, we replace the shovel with something nicer. You know, like the tooth dagger. My goodness. Ooh, I like this one too. Okay, so maybe what we're going to do is replace the shield here. Get us some more armor. Well, the problem is we don't have any coins, right? Ah, you've come with nothing but yourself. Bloodblade can roll any die, but each one deals 1 damage. Right, critical is your current health, huh? Yeah, but we'd need to trade 29 health for that. So, hey, thanks for the offer, guy. Thanks for the offer. Maybe if we would have brought him a nail clipper to trade, maybe he, you know, would have been interested in that for reasons. You know, I'm all for the weapon chest, actually. I still think we can do better than the shovel here. Jester's Pitchfork, offensive, critical, reroll every die on the board. What? Okay. That's crazy. I think I'm just gonna go normal battle this time. What do we got going on here? So, gang a bone in the tray on hurt. Bone is a trinket that subtracts 1 from the counter. Okay, right? Add 1 to your current attack when you roll a d4. Oh, well, that's not... Okay. So we're gonna get bones over here. This one is going to raise this dude's attack. Sorry, the black stag, not a dude. Just to be clear. And we've got an attack of 5 coming our way. So let's maybe, okay, that's a nice high roll. In fact, we could just go with that because it'll stop everything. So why don't we just, yeah, I don't hate that. Okay, would really like to nail the crit, and we're not gonna do it by that. How about an 8? Or a 5? 7 is tempting. 7 is tempting because I don't necessarily want to blow the roll because we've got this too. Yeah, okay. All right, now the bones are interesting because that's going to subtract from the count. So that is definitely helpful if you get into a little bit of a situation. Oh yeah, all right. So let's cut this attack in half, right? Beauty. All right, perfect. That was fun. Okay. Yeah, you do lose your armor from round to round. No big deal. An attack of 6 coming our way, unless we can take this guy out. And I have a feeling we can take this guy out. So he's got 6. Let's see if we can we maybe do a thing here? 3. All right. Well, I happen to know how to get another 3. See you, guy. All right. Now, chances are we are not gonna nail. I mean, unless, unless we get wild and wacky out here. Trigger critical state if not in failed state. Well, we probably want to roll some dice. So we're not in failed state. This isn't going to get us in failed state. That could get us in failed state. So now let's do this. Okay, so that takes us to critical, and then it re-rolls as well. Is that re-roll every die on the board? Well, did it already? I'm a little bit confused here. Shocker, right? Okay, so that only did 5. Interesting. Well, let's do this. I'm gonna have to pay closer attention to that one. I think I missed a detail along the way. Okay. So it's a total of 10. And then it's going to re-roll every die on the board. So you want to have lots of dice on the board, maybe? In order to potentially get more than 10? Is that kind of... Ooh, geesh. All right. We're going to add... Okay, you know what? We're just going to trigger the crit. I see what's happening here. Okay, so we roll the 5 again. I guess that makes sense. All right, so let's do that, and let's get a little bit of armor. That does make sense to me now. I guess it did exactly what it said it was going to do. So that's on me, as is usual, right? We don't have any dice to power this guy up, so we're just going to end there. Okay. So, I think we can just finish this dude off. Let's do that. There's 8. That's good. Nice. Oh, looks like we leveled up. Okay. On health lost, gain a blood token with the same value. Blood token, add value to the counter and destroys itself. Or draw an extra object from your bag at the start of your turn. I would love an extra object from the bag at the start of our turn. Add 1 to the counter. Oh, a ghost die. God, I like both of them. All right, you know, let's go precision. And doesn't really matter. Ooh. The white lady. All right. So we got a total of 6 attack coming our way. And then on top of that, let's see, 3 stacks left. Draw once from bag when hurt. Okay. Well, let's see if we can avoid being hurt. Return to tray after critical weapon use. Okay, so we're gonna go with this. It's a 5er. Well, we're not gonna get all the way there that time, chances are, right? I think we'll just go with this. It stops the attack from coming through. Well, let's see if we can do this. Oh, 6. Come on, one time. All right. Let's do that. And if we could just get a 6. Okay. I mean, part of me wants to do it. Part of me does want to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. All right. That's enough of that gambling, right? Okay. Well, all we've got to do is 3 damage here to this guy. And then we'll have 4 attack coming our way. So let's see if we can knock out 3. Perfect. So there goes that guy. Then we've got 15 over here. Let's see if we can put something together here. You want to use a lot of dice, is what I gather, right? Oh, so close. There it is, folks. Look at this. Oh, wow. We got the 10. That's fantastic. All right. Speaking of, how about another 10? I mean, we don't need it, right? We don't need it, but we wouldn't hate it. All right, perfect. We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay. Well, we just need to do 6 here, so let's maybe start with that and maybe one of these guys. There's 5. Perfect. Did I say we needed to do 6? We needed to do 5. All right. Not bad so far, right? Return to tray after critical weapon use. We haven't seen those pop off a whole lot, have we? I think I'm gonna go with the precision thing again. All right, cursed offering. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. Rogue dagger, offensive, critical. Can roll extra D4. Twin mark, repeat action, but for half the value. Half the critical value of this weapon. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not so sure about that. All right, critical. Draw 3 times from your bag. That's cool. Have to curse half the critical value of this weapon. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, you know, I think we're just going to stick with what we got. I mean, it's been going pretty well so far, right? I'd argue. I'm biased, of course, but that's what I'd argue. Now, let's go battle. I'm feeling like I don't want to get banged up. This is an interesting looking fella over here. It's a little bit concerning. We got, well, we got a little bit of a bigger attack coming from that side. So maybe we send this that way if we can here. A 2, okay. How about a 4? Oh yeah, all right. Perfect. Let's see about this. Low likelihood that we're gonna go over. Okay, that'll work. And then, well, that's not gonna pan out. So we're gonna hold off on that. We'll keep these for our next turn. No problem, right? Okay. So, boy, we got some bad stuff. Inflicts a curse upon a random weapon. Cast a debuff on you. I'm not a huge fan of having debuffs casted upon me, you know? Not really into that so much. So we're gonna go with one of those. So that puts us at 4, huh? Oh man, we're just inching our way there. But you know, if we pull this off, we're gonna have a lot of rerolls. Oh, see? That's the value. That's the value of this weapon right there. Okay. And you're saying, yeah, go. We knew that like 26 minutes ago. Okay? Where have you been? I know. But you know what? Hey. We're just funning around out here. Okay? Look, can we do this again? Maybe? No? I mean, that would get us one more, right? The crit isn't super important this time, so you know what? Let's just do some damage here. All right, we got nothing coming our way in terms of damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, what are we doing here? Halved curse, half the critical value of this weapon. That's not great. So I want to make sure that we get all of it. So there you have it. But we can't send it all the way to 10 if I'm understanding what this imp did to us. But we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna try for something special here. Okay. All right, that puts, wow, 4. Okay, we got a little bit of a ways to go, but you know what? We got this guy right here. And boy, that is a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? If it's a 6, it's not gonna work out, but if it's anything else, it's gonna work out, because then we're gonna throw this on it. We gotta, you know what, we gotta live a little, right? Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Boom. Yeah, see, we wanted to see something. And we're seeing something on that one. Can we do this too? Maybe we can do this. Okay, that's not exactly what we were hoping for there. There's a lot of numbers that would make us bust. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna take a one damage. Oh, look at this. Another use, maybe? Oh, failed. All right, that's okay. Take a quick sip and then we're right as rain again, you know? All right. I have a feeling that we can get the job done here. There's a 4. There's a 7 damage. All right, see you later. Okay, wonderful. So we got the coin, or we got return to tray after crit weapon use. I think we'll go with the coin again. And boy, oh boy. You know, why don't we look at dice fusion? We really haven't shown that off. Basically, one normal die is going to get the trait of, you know, one of the special die. So what we could do here, actually, I wonder if you can just combine the number itself, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like you need some kind of special trait die. So I also wonder though, are they going to add up? Is it going to be a 10 then? Well, let's see. I'm actually not sure. Okay, no, it's not. No, it's not. All right. But that's the thing you can do. All right, and now you know. Okay, so we want to get a little bit of health back, so let's get rid of this. And that's great, because that takes us back to full health right before our, well, our meeting. Right before our meeting. Okay. So, every time we roll a d4, these guys' damage is going to be buffed, which, you know, not great. We don't love that. So I think let's try for, ooh, nice. That's perfect. Okay, so this is gonna cut your damage in half, but I don't think that's gonna affect you. Yeah. And we can do this. Oh, that's not good. I mean, is it worth the damage? No, probably not. So let's do that. And then I'm kind of thinking I go with this. I mean, it's, you know what? It's 2 damage at the same time. Get me talking myself out of this. All right, so if we, so that's 3, right? And then there we go with the 4. So that negates all of it. How about that math, folks? You know, look, I have been called a master strategist, a master tactician. And I would imagine in the comments when this video posts, we're going to see things like a master diceitician, you know, a dice master. And you know what, I appreciate it and I understand it. That's where we are. That's just where we are. Okay, so speaking of where we are, we got some things here. 3 stacks left. When hurt, discard an object from the tray. I don't like that. I'm not into that. So we want to damage him with the tooth. Ideally, a crit shot. Okay, so that's perfect, actually. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and negate half your attack. We did lose something, but thankfully it was not that. You know, we should probably do this, I'm thinking. Yeah? Right? Oh, wait a second. It counts as... I see. Okay, so... yeah, that's... so that was a misplay, I think. Because I was thinking the, you know, that it was going to take it to 10 as well, but I was absolutely wrong on that. So so that's a stinker. Let's get this out there. And okay, yeah, there is that. So at least we stop one of the attacks, right? Now, I don't know for sure if this guy's going to do the summon thing that these types of bosses will sometimes do. So that'll be interesting to see. Oh, inflicts a curse upon a random weapon. All right. Well, I say we just dump some damage onto him this time. And I know that's gonna build up the stag attack a little bit. Come on, one time here. Okay, we'll take it. Let's do this, because I do think he's gonna summon in some help here. We'll do that. That's perfect. Well, I take that. It was perfect. I kind of want to save these for next time here. All right, I'm going to stick with that. And then we're going to pop this out there and see if... Oh, there we go. Wonderful. All right. That worked out great. See, I planned it that way all the time, the whole time, okay? All right? Okay. Wow, that's a little bit of an attack we got coming our way. So, but we've got the auto crit here. So let's maybe okay. All right. I say we just do this. And we're gonna go ahead, take a shot at you. Now we've got an attack of 7 coming, so let's maybe do this. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. All right, we're gonna do that. And Debt Curse. ×3, start counter with -4. Well, that's not very fun, especially when you're rolling like that. Okay, well, you know, at least we can do a couple damage, right? Okay. Then we stop the entire attack. 2 more turns with the Debt Curse. He's gonna armor up this time, so I say we go for the stag and see what we can see here. Let's pop this out. Okay. I mean, I don't hate that. Yeah, let's try for that. Okay. Now, let's see if we can just put something together here. Yeah. I'm willing. Okay, interesting. That's too bad. But it's enough to take him down, which is great. Okay, let's end turn. It's interesting that he armored up. We've got an attack of 9 coming at us, but we might be able to do something about that. Let's see if we can get, well, we want to do more than that, right? Let's use this, and this, and this, and that's wonderful. Okay. I know, he's got the armor. I might just save this stuff. Well, I mean, we need to do something here, so that's for, oh, that's perfect. Okay. All right, armor's gone, buddy. Oh, is he gonna recruit? Cast a buff. Huh. All right. Well, let's, we still got the Debt Curse. All right, let's start with this guy. Come on. Okay, you know what? I don't hate that. So let's, because we're gonna need a lot of dice for our other weapons. So let's do that. And I think we'll go ahead with this here. Ooh, big number, nice. Let's have one more big, but not too big, not too. Okay, that's actually. That's great. Reroll every die on the board. Do we want to though? I'm okay with just 8 damage. Let's just do 8 damage. That's good. Do we want to try for this? You want to try for it? Oh. Okay. Well. Okay, so that is a legit 15 attack. My goodness, but we're not held back on this weapon anymore, which is really good. Let's see if we can do something about this. All right, I'm gonna do this just to cut the attack in half. All right, so let's at least do that. I know we lost some of our supplies here. Okay, so at 3. Okay, roll 10 goes to we unlocked something. So we're at 6, huh? And this would put us at 9 and then 10. But that means we re-roll, and that's not great because we don't have that many dice. So you know what? We'll just take it to 9, and we'll just hit for 9. And then I guess we're gonna take 8 damage, which that is a stinker. That is a little bit of a stinker, isn't it? Okay, so he's gonna curse a weapon again. Let's see what we can put together here. Oh wow, we're already pretty high up there. We're gonna go with the 8 damage. And then let's see what we can put together with this thing. A 1. Okay. Well, we're not necessarily having an attack. I'm gonna just keep these out there, I think. All right. Ah, he hit us in the shield again. But we just gotta do 14 damage. I mean, that's all. That's all, and we can survive this round too. Debt curse, start counter with -4. Well, that, you know what, we can still overcome that. So let's get started here, shall we? Let's see what we get. 6, not bad. Let's throw a 4 in there. Oh, nice. Hey, I don't mind a 9. I don't mind that at all. Let's do this, and all we need is 5, folks. Not asking for a lot. I mean, okay, look, all right? You're forcing my hand. Look at the goat remembering things today. Isn't that wonderful for us? How about it? Let's do it. Good night. Death of Anku. Reach the church and kill Anku. We did it. We did it. Oh, game over. All right. Well, that's the end of the demo, folks. What a time. Yeah, usually we don't end up having success. Look at this. Legendary Grave Reroll ability. If there is a bone in your tray, destroy it to reroll a die. That's cool. That's really cool. Cross Dagger can roll a single bone die. Creates a bone when rolled from the tray. Draw once from the discard bag. Old Bible. Kill on it. Right, okay. Dante. Oh, is that a new character we can play as? Is that what's going on? Oh, look at this, folks. All right, so you start with 25 health, a cross dagger, an old Bible, some different types of die as well. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'll tell you what, let's do this again sometime soon, okay? We'll get together and play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, they're the best. And you're the best. I really appreciate all the support. If you had a great time and you haven't hit the like button yet, please do that for us. It'll help more people see the game. And, well, we got to support the good ones, folks. That's how we get more good ones. Happy early spookies. I mean, I was going to start looking for the horror games come October. Stay tuned, by the way. Stay tuned. But, hey, I'll take an early one. I mean, we're almost there. We're almost there. All right. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.